Welcome to the RPG Blender, where we give lesser played games or forgotten settings the roll the dice they deserve. I'm your host, Game Master George, thrilled to welcome you to the next chapter in our adventure. Our heroes have located the Armory, though they have not claimed the prizes inside. Will these tentacles make them regret that? Find out as we explore a new land of power and ancient secrets in Exalted. Consequences. As you see a shadow loom over the temple that you are within, and then striking in from above, massive tentacles of a lava creature diving in around you.
Let's fucking go.
And I will take those join battles. And yes,
Yeah.
this is an ambush.
Hey, it's an ambush.
Oh, hey, I have some. Yes, all right.
It's been so long, I've forgotten join battle is a 4. Got it.
Okay, so that's 7d10. So that means I can spend up to 7 motes to get another 7 dice.
Correct.
To get 14 for join battle. That seems pretty good. I'm gonna fucking spend 7 motes. I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna spend it peripherally because, like, why the fuck not, right?
Yeah.
You ever use your personal motes? Just use your personal motes, man.
We're in a dream state. There's no one around us. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Personal motes.
We literally had an encounter when one of the creatures went, I felt your presence. And you're like, whatever, I didn't learn.
It was a good encounter. We got information.
I never learned.
I thought it was a good thing, so I didn't learn anything negative from that.
We're going to put you in that chest, and we're going to put it face down. And that's going to be where Andrew Malik sleeps for the rest of eternity.
Oh my god! And I'm the bad guy. I mean, I am.
Yes, you are!
That's so cool.
Just because I have solutions to problems doesn't mean I got qualms with what they do.
Okay.
Does content explode on this or no?
Yes.
How?
Then we get one more roll.
How is that possible? How is that possible?
2.
How is that possible?
What have you rolled? What
I rolled
for?
14 dice and I got 1. I got a 1.
Oh boy, buddy.
Well, you add your 3 to that, so you have a 4.
Damn.
I don't have words for
I
that.
think it's because I'm so shocked at the fact that Rakim closed the chest with all the badass weapons and just made it inaccessible to us. And at the same moment, we're getting attacked by a giant lava tentacle monster. It's just the
Nah, we're good with
combination of
that.
the two things. I'm like, but the weapon.
You're going to learn about that power issue.
Also, I'm glowing because I spent 7.
Oh, gasp.
Oh dear.
Our little problem, child. We'll fix you.
We will fix you.
Why's everything got to be a lava monster, George? Can you just tell me that part? Can you tell me why?
I'm
everything's gotta be
glad
lava?
somebody said it.
For the guy who's got a flamethrower.
Why
say.
everything gotta be a lava monster?
I feel like I'm going to have a bit of an issue.
I
Well,
mean, in George's defense, you can't wrestle lava monsters either. So, I mean,
Problem is tentacles
It's
and
time to
stuff.
die. It's time to die. Time to meet my maker.
There are 4 tentacles. 1 is in medium range from each of you. The other 3 are at long range. That is, a different one is at medium range for each of you. And then the others are at long for the other
Got it.
people.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. What are your join battles? Oh, right.
Greg, you could start us.
Greg.
I rolled 14 dice, spending 7 motes to double my 7 that I had from my 3 wits at 3 awareness and +1 from fast reflexes. And I rolled 1 successful die. So that's a 1. That's a +1 to my joint battle.
Truly incredible. Truly.
So you
Is there
get a 4.
are there any charms I have for joint? Oh, no, I don't.
Okay.
Did all the things.
Naman. Or I guess I can rename you now to Mountain.
I've been going by that anyway. I've been Rakim
Yeah.
because it's the easier of the 2.
Hey,
Okay.
I know who you are.
What is your name? What is your initiative?
I rolled a 2.
So you get +3, so you get a 5 to start.
Sweet.
Okay. Strings.
I got a 2 as well.
You have a 5.
Yep.
And let me get that name in there, right? And Dirham
I got a 4.
get a 7. Okay. Unfortunately, the one in front of Dirham gets to go first. It moves closer to Dirham as it writhes forward and then lashes out with its massive tentacle attempting to bat you away, attempting to drive you up against the edge of the temple and crush you against the wall. What do you do?
Let's see. So it's swinging a tentacle at me, try and just slam me into a wall.
Mhm.
Dirham is going to bring his Dragon Sai wand forward and use it as pretty pretty much his stopping device to knowing how strong the orichalcum that has been built into this. It should be able to withstand the blow, and as it's a tentacle, and he's hoping until he learns otherwise for how this creature functions, it should at the very least bend around that, giving him insight on where he can sort of redirect the physical energy of this tentacle and guide it past him, slipping underneath it and allowing it to crush itself into.
Okay, so you're attempting a parry, a melee parry.
I sure am.
Okay,
Nice.
And you can have a 2-dot stunt for that.
Nice.
That increases your target by 2.
Okay, cool. Let's see.
All right. As it strikes out at you with 6 successes.
Oh!
I have a 5.
Okay. As it does, it strikes out at you, and you feel the water, the dream water around you begin to warm as it connects. It hits your Dragon Sai wand, but you're not able to keep it in place, and it drives it forward into your body and then sends you crashing backwards as the fire surrounds you. We're going to see if this does anything. Okay, what is your soak?
7.
Your soak is 7. It succeeded with a threshold of 1, so it reduces its 18 damage by your 7, so it's only rolling 11 dice.
Oh, that's good. Is that all?
Yeah, you're gonna get initiative crash, my friend.
Probably not.
What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, I rolled 14 and got a 1, so it's possible he doesn't roll anything.
5 points of withering damage to you.
Okay.
Okay, and the fire, because it did 5 or more points of initiative damage, you also suffer 1 point of lethal damage as the fire crashes around you, burning your body.
Oh, okay. Thanks for being our guinea pig, Catholic Owl. Hey.
It's not my name, but that's okay. That's a lie we told you when we thought you weren't cool. Still unsure, but cool. Okay, got it. 1 lethal.
Yep, 1 lethal, and we reduce your initiative by 5. Hey, you had a good initiative, though, at least. That doesn't drive you down into crash. That would have been bad.
Not yet.
You said that it's medium range away?
Yes, it starts at medium range, but then it moved 1 closer to him. His moved 1 closer to him.
Which is close, which is
short.
And that's...
Okay. At that point, numbers 2 and 4, who are near Strings and Adramalik, attempt the same maneuver. They're attempting to lash out their tentacles at the two of you.
Bring it on.
What do you do?
Strings, would you like to go first?
Yeah, I mean, is there? This doesn't look to be the beast that is bound here, is it?
Probably not. But remember, the beast that is bound here is creating
the dream. Yeah.
So
I'm gonna pull out my lute, and as these things are coming close, I'm just gonna like strum some power chords on this thing and try to see if that has any effect on these incoming tentacles.
So you are not attempting to evade or parry.
This is how the bard dies.
Attaboy.
I'm gonna test
it.
I'm gonna test this fucking theory. Yeah, it's not gonna go well. I'm calling it right now. It's not gonna go well. Remember me fondly, my friends.
Okay.
George's skepticism
what are the ranges again,
does not
guys?
bode well.
Extreme, long, medium, short, close.
Thank you.
Okay. Give me your performance roll.
Yeah.
Charisma performance, I guess. Or no, it's Dex performance. It's Dex performance.
That's way better. Let's go with that. All right. I'm feeling confident. Maybe that's misplaced. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 2 more dice. It's 5 successes. Not the worst.
All right. It lashes out at you.
Ow.
Let's see what happens. Okay. It lashes out at you, and as you strum the powerful note, you feel the shockwave going out through the water itself, attempting to hold back the crashing limb. It still does, although it recoils slightly, power through and crash into you as it rolled 7. 7?
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
God.
6, 7. Yes. Rolled 7 to hit. Okay. What is your soak?
My soak is 4.
4?
So it's going to do 1 million damage. Approximately.
No, not 1 million damage.
Oh, good.
Okay. Well, that is very bad roll.
Bitch!
As he does 4 damage.
4?
4. You feel the heat rising.
Initiative damage, yeah?
Yes, you feel the heat rising around, but unfortunately for it is not able to get quite a solid enough blow on you after being distracted by your musical interlude. You have a feeling, though, that probably would not work again.
Yeah, I cough through, like, burned clothes. I'm like, guys, it's not that. It's not that one.
Let me here. Put that on correct one. So that brings you... Oh, you still have a positive initiative as well. All right.
I do.
Adramalik, what do you do?
Okay, so hey, so I am going to run as this tentacle is sweeping towards me. I'm going to run in the direction of the orichalcum chest, and I'm going to get as close to it as humanly possible. And then at the last second, as the tentacle is sweeping towards me, I'm going to channel my motes into my 7. What was it called again? 7 shadow evasion, and I'm going to do a backflip and puff into a smoke of shadow and disappear on the other side of the tentacle as it sweeps forward, hitting the chest, knocking it upright, and that's what happens.
Okay. What does 7th shadow evasion actually do?
7 shadow evasion is once per scene, dodge any attack from any source without context. So that's what happens.
Oh.
The dodging.
The turning it upright may not happen, but...
Oh, yeah. I'm hoping
yeah.
it does. Please, I want my goddamn fucking knife.
Well, we're going to find out as it rolls an attack against the chest.
Can I parry?
Can you parry with the chest?
Fuck you, Rich.
Oh,
I'm
well,
like
there's the
literally
good
right
rolls.
next to it. So I'm like, Also, the chest would have been 3 range bands away.
I was right next to it when this happened.
Cinema, Rich.
What now?
Cinematic, Rich.
I get it.
And what he described was pretty damn cinematic.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So the tentacle lashes out, and it does manage to connect with the chest. See if it actually does enough damage to do anything.
I would think these things couldn't interact the items. That's why they've been here.
Yeah, that's kind of what's gonna happen.
Oh, we're gonna see. Maybe something bad happens to it. That'd be cool. Either way, something's gonna happen. I'm for it.
Don't like that answer.
5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that is 8 damage on that thing. Okay, so the tentacle lashes out. It crashes into the orichalcum chest. The chest does not move at all. The tentacle arm crashes into it, bends around it, horribly bending and almost seeming to break as it does, as it takes 8 points of initiative damage from its own strike.
Adramalik is cackling at this thing. I'm also going to use another charm. Can I use multiple charms per round as long as I have the motes to spend for it, or no? If
Simple. You can only use 1 simple charm per action, but
okay.
This is not a simple charm. This is a reflexive. Do you have another reflexive which applies in this situation?
Yeah, there's something, where is it? Okay, it's called Refinements of Flowing Shadows. Upon using 7 shadow evasion to dodge an attack, gain 1 bonus initiative per round until struck by any attack. So I'm just going to start gaining initiative as I build momentum and dodging things.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Looks like somebody knows how to play this game.
All right.
It's pretty good.
So
That was extremely good.
Adramalik, you're up.
Hang on, I'm trying to count. That's page 303. I just need to see how many motes that costs me.
A lot. I mean, I don't actually know.
Probably.
If this guy
Refinement of Living Shadows. Oh my god.
is our first limit break.
Okay, that costs. Oh wait, hang on. It says type permanent. Oh, so that just means it just happens
Yeah, that's
at any
just a
time.
permanent buff to
Oh,
it.
so just anytime I. Oh, that's fucking sick. I don't have to spend anything. It's just when I dodge, I get. Okay.
It doesn't have a cost, then yeah.
Yeah, okay, so my initiative would go up 1 at the. Oh no, it's at the start of the round.
I brought you up 1.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna withering strike this tentacle that just swept at me and is already like crashing an initiative, or not yet, but we're gonna make it crash.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a withering strike upon the closest tentacle that just swept at me.
So you move close to it to do it.
Yes, yeah, I approach it, running a Naruto style along the ground, and then sort of like leaping up in the air, bouncing, like stepping off of the chest that it had crashed against, and like flipping forward, bringing my daggers downward as I spin through the air, like kind of Sonic the Hedgehog style, and like chainsaw it as I like slice over it and land on the ground on the opposite side. Let's see.
Up your arms. It's good. The games you
can have that 2 die stunt, 2 dot stunt for that.
Okay.
Dare you criticize him mid-swing?
Only because he said Naruto run. Naruto runs the only thing. I'm like, use your arms.
That's where it starts to falter. Yeah.
Oh, crap. I'm sorry. I'm struggling. Okay, so that's 5. Wait, did I already calculate this? I don't know.
I don't know.
So I'm just gonna say it out loud because this is how I do it. So my 5 dexterity plus my 5 melee plus my 1 for proficiency in daggers. So that's 11 plus my daggers accuracy, which is 4. So that's 15. Am I correct?
Sure.
Yes, that should be right.
Right.
Yeah.
Dexterity, melee,
plus your
and
plus
weapon
your 2
accuracy.
dice stunt.
Oh, okay. So that's that was 15 plus 2, so 17 dice.
17 plus the 1 automatic success for the 2 dot stunt.
Damn,
Wow,
dude.
it's a lot of dice. Okay, so Exalted
This is pretty
17
cool stuff.
D10, melee attack, and that is, please don't be bad. That is 9 plus the automatic 1. That's 10 successes.
Sounds good to me.
Let's see how defensive this guy is.
How defensive this guy is. Let's see. He is just use. So it attempts to writhe out of the way as it's writhing in pain on the ground. It's not really thinking to parry. It has, with that, an evasion of 4. So you hit with a threshold of 5.
Oh, he got 10.
You got
10
10. Okay, so you hit with a threshold of 6
Cool. So that means I do 6 dice
plus whatever
my-
your damage is on your weapon.
And it's a dagger, so it's low, but not terrible. 7 damage for the dagger. So
Is that counting your strength?
probably, I don't know. I have
Mortal
plus 7
weapon.
written on
A light weapon has plus 7. It is your strength plus 7.
Oh, so it should be 10 then, because I have 3 strength. So 3
you go.
strength plus the 7, so that's 10,
Mhm.
plus the 6, so 16.
Okay, and its soak is
Wow, that's really good.
9.
Oh, okay.
So
that's
subtract
very-
9 from
Still
that,
throwing 7.
and that's how much damage you roll.
Okay, so this is. Well, I got 2. I got 2 successes.
Honestly,
After all
I feel
my-
like that's always how it goes.
Hemming and hawing and struggling. You know
Okay.
what? 2 initiative. I'll take 2 initiative.
Well, you only
that's
get 1 because it only had 1 left to steal before it went into initial crash, but
But
that
that
means
means
you
you
get
get
the
5.
bonus.
Yeah.
So you actually get a total of 6, which brings you up to 11.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Next up, Smiling Mountain.
I'm gonna move one range brand closer to Dirham's because Dirham is a shooty magic person. Not that he can't do stuff in close combat, but this is a lot. So I move closer to that, and then I.
It's
Wait,
at
how far is
medium
mine
range
from me?
now.
How far is mine from me?
Medium.
Oh, they were all just medium.
No, theirs are at long. Yours is at medium.
Oh, mine was at medium.
Yes.
So I can't get to mine anyway, even if I wanted.
I'm sure.
Because you can only move one range.
Yeah.
Like I can move 2 range bands because of the stuff that I have, but even 2 would only get me to short.
No, 2 would get it to close, but what do you have that lets you move 2
Yeah.
range bands?
The jump, right? Or
yeah, my
whatever it
jump.
is.
The jump doesn't let you move an extra range band. It just lets you
Oh,
extend.
it lets you
that. Yeah.
move an extra range band. So I'm in the air for 1 extra one. It's not.
Yeah.
We had this conversation.
Yes, we did.
You're right.
All right, we'll learn
Right.
this game eventually.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna run closer to Dirham's and just try and combine those fights rather than have us all be separated. Yeah, looking at Adramalik handling his strings actually looks fine from his as well. So I'm just gonna run.
Okay, so you move that 1 closer.
I
You
do.
take any other actions?
I have nothing else I can do, so no. I don't have
well.
any throwing weapons because I'm a doofus.
Okay. There are things that you can do, I believe, but they cost initiative. I don't know if you want to spend initiative for.
What can I do? Tell me about these things, George.
Sure, I will list all of the things which you
Teach us.
can do.
Teach us how to play.
Learn us this game.
Please, sir. I would like to learn.
So, you can take an aim to get a bonus to the next attempt to hit it. You could do a defend other if you had somebody at close range, which you don't. You can. We'll introduce you guys to flurrying at some point in the future. That's gonna break brains, and I don't want to.
Yeah, I appreciate
those
it.
yet. You could do full defense, which costs you 1 initiative point but adds 2 to your defenses. And then there's miscellaneous actions, which are pretty much everything else that is not covered by the rules.
Noted.
All right, very noted. No, I'm gonna move forward, and I'm just kind of ready for one of them to like come at me. Like I'm paying attention to the one that was like in front of me as I'm like running. So I'm waiting for it to kind of come to me, but that's it.
You're not taking an aim action then?
No, I'm just ready to thunderclap it in the face when it gets close.
Okay. Aim doesn't cost initiative, by the way, just so you're aware.
Oh, then sure.
Okay. Which one do you aim at?
I'll aim at the one that is inevitably going to come for me.
Makes sense. Okay. And then it's its turn, and it inevitably comes for you. It strikes out at you, attempting to bash you, as it has done the others. What do you do?
Smiling Mountain, who was like looking at it and waiting for it, literally just says, "Know your betters," and like the bear kind of just appears around him, and he just punches like straight at it.
Okay. You can have a 2 dot stunt for that. For your parry, I assume.
Oh yeah.
Brawl parry. Oh, he rolled bad. Not too bad. Those 2 10s save it.
All right.
All right, so that puts it to 6. I don't actually think that hits
7.
you.
No, it doesn't. Not with the
Cool.
2 dot.
All right, your fist connects with it. It bends around you and is deflected from striking you. Okay, Dirham.
Cool. Hey, I sent you a message because I have a question.
I'm gonna get ice cream. I'll be right back.
You would need. Well, first off, do you first off ask the question just at the podcast? People
Yeah,
can
that's a
hear
good
it.
point. That's a good point. I was trying to streamline a little better, but George, how would I find out about this thing? I want to find out if this thing is if this thing is de facto a demon, or of the first circle, or like an elemental. I feel like I'm getting an elemental.
Okay,
but-
so the way that you would normally determine if this was a demon or an elemental would be research.
I've done that. I've done a lot of that, George.
You have, so you could make a lore roll to try to discern what this is.
Okay, so I am going to do so.
Intelligence lore.
As Theorem squished against a wall using all of his.
Are you so this is, I'm assuming, not an active thing that you're trying to do. This is a representation of what you know.
Yes, definitely, George.
In,
Definitely.
in which case you wouldn't really be able to spend motes on it.
Shit, doing there. Oh, this is dirty.
So which is
cool.
it?
Oh no!
Are you actually taking action to consult magical knowledge to learn about this thing, or are you just thinking about if you know what it is from your past studies?
How about this, George?
Hmm?
Just to really throw a wrench in the
Yes,
things.
do it, son.
As Dirham is there fighting against the tentacle that has him pressed against this wall of the ruins, and he's gritting his teeth and fighting to gain any bit of space, he goes, "Oh, come on, remember." And we flash back to while they were preparing, and I used my flashback point to
Oh,
have
shit.
some of Dirham's knowledge be about bettering himself about the greater manifestations, as their odder encounters have started to spike. And I'm not using it for equipment, I'm using it for his knowledge.
Okay, so so set the scene. This is your scene.
Sure. While the group has been preparing themselves for their exploration to the ruins, and all of those days in which Dirham was in the library, working tirelessly to find more and more of the pieces in the puzzle towards finding this location that we end up going toward. During that time, in some of the less than successful days when I rolled complete garbage, while in his exploration and investigation on his different respective routes, he finds himself finding a book that seems dustier, more untouched and forgotten, and his hunger for greater knowledge in, and while on a sort of a cold path for the day, pulls that one out. What do we have here?
Okay, you're using your flashback point. You can use your lore with whatever charms or motes you'd like to spend.
Guys, I might have just wasted the hell out of this, but
I
because
think it
it's
was
a
super
flashback,
cool.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that was clever. It's a clever
It's
way to
super good.
circumvent the action economy. I like it.
I'm going to burn full motes because it's a flashback, and
Yeah.
Dirham's a groovy pool over there.
Not
And
wrong.
And he begins to get incensed as he sees the interesting tales and mythos and legends of these creatures of all different sizes and shapes and powers and essences and dimensions, all sorts of oddities that he begins to find. And he gets into a hot streak, and book after book, just flipping through, and gets into almost a manic sensation of discovery as he continues to go. And please, George, give me some stunt.
Yeah, you
Just
want
for
some
the words manic discovery and also the begging.
yes, you want some extra cherries on top of the sundae of goodness that I'm giving you here.
Hey, man, I'm playing by your rules.
All right, yep, you can have a 2-dot stunt for that.
Yes!
Wow.
Come on, dice, please.
2 dice and a success.
Please, this is the only time that I need a good. Well, it's not, because this will follow up something heavily if this actually plays out. Okay, here we go. 5 successes.
How many dice did you roll to get only 5 successes?
I rolled 7. So I have. This is what? This is. Oh wait, this is intelligence.
Yeah.
Intelligence lore. Wait, hold on. It's more than I thought it was. Okay.
And you would have been able to pump it. Then the motes would have been pumpable.
He did.
He pumped
assume.
it.
I see what you're saying. I could pump it one more. No, I just rolled 2. So I accounted for that. So now it's 6 successes. And this is 7 from the skill, and then 7 motes, and then 2 from the 2 dice done, plus a 1 and success. So 14 dice, and I got a 6.
Okay.
It's not as
All
bad
right.
as me getting a 1 from 14, so.
No, it's not. Okay, so you begin poring over the books of creatures from outside of our world, the demons, spirits, elementals, things that you've had traffic with before, but never directly. And that's all you're looking for in this flashback? Okay.
Yeah, I guess, because I got to justify me connecting the dots on this thing.
Yep. Okay, so we connect back to this world. We return to the modern day. You're crushed up against the wall by this creature, and you begin poring over that knowledge, trying to see if you can identify what it is.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Make me your lore roll with bonus dice equal to your successes bonuses from that.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Nice.
You basically
Nice.
gave yourself an assist.
Worth it. Totally worth it.
And
That was a good flashback.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a good flashback.
yeah, and as sweat pours down his brow as he's fighting back the tentacle, he says through gritted teeth, "Think, think, think," and he brain blasts like Jimmy Neutron. And do I get a stunt from this?
He better get a Jimmy Neutron
Assist
stunt. Come on,
trumps
DM.
stunting. Assist trumps stunting.
All right.
Because
here
you
we go,
get far more bonuses from the way we're doing assists.
Can I also moat on top of those assists?
If you are choosing to use it as your action, that was what this started this whole thing.
So I could just like throw even more dice on top of this, is what you're saying.
You could, if you're going on it to be your combat action for the round.
It's gonna really suck if this doesn't play out as I hope it does. But you know what? I've already wasted us this much time, so why don't I just put a whole lot into it?
This
Go
is
all
not
the
a
way.
waste. It was research.
Here we go. Whoop. Okay. Plus the old motage.
I'm gonna remember mid-combat. Oh, guys, I know exactly what this thing is.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Plus the bonus or the assist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's your total?
10.
10. Okay.
That's freaking good.
As it crashes into you, you begin to think on it. You think back to that day when you were studying, when your studies went a little off kilter, and you told everybody that you just weren't able to find anything, when in truth you really got distracted by these other studies.
Right.
That explains it.
This day I was really frustrated.
Mhm. And as it touches you, you feel it doesn't have any of the elemental traits that you would associate with an elemental creature, nor does it seem to be any demon of the first circle that you're familiar with. This is likely a manifestation of will.
Yeah, I should have, but that's fine. Fine, good to know.
Information is information.
That's
Knowledge
it.
is power.
I mean,
From
for the
there-
record, you are not grappled by it or anything.
Right. I mean, but that's my action. So besides that, Dirham takes the moment to squirm, just squeezing underneath it, using his Dragon Sai wand as sort of a fulcrum to gain the window to skirt underneath it, and then start making his way away from that tentacle,
Okay.
moving a range band farther.
Got it.
My turn.
Strings, you're up.
Okay. Yikes. I've my.
wrong
Oh
one,
no,
sorry.
no. Now I finally get to do this shit. I am going to spend some motes to channel my immaculate golden bow. So I'm pulling out of my own essence. I am blazing across my bow. I'm just like taking my hand and like running it across my bow, Sailor Moon style. And as I do, half of it just goes like shimmering golden. And I take my hand and I do the other side, shimmering gold, and I pull an arrow from my back and I just like draw it back as my eyes start to gleam, and I just look this thing at any kind of like point that I can that'll deal damage, and I'm just like, suck on this. So the way that this works is I create my bow and I turn it into a weapon called a power bow. So it is now much better. I'm also going to stack on top of this fiery arrow attack. Oh no, sorry, that's a decisive attack. I'm gonna wait on that in that case.
Okay.
Good to know you have a fire arrow though. Hey.
Yeah, no, it's pretty sick. I could use Phantom Arrow technique, but I'm not gonna do that. So I'm going to do my withering attack.
Okay. It will attempt, as it sees the glow begin to emit from your bow, it will attempt to take a defensive maneuver to writhe out of the way of your attack.
That makes sense.
You're also at short
so-
range with it right now.
Am I?
Yes.
That is actually.
Is that where you want it? Or do you want it at medium?
Well, no, close. Short is good. Short is
Okay.
exactly where I want it.
Cool.
Yeah. Do I get any stunts for my cool description of my sweet bow?
Yes. You can have a 2-dot stunt.
Yeah, love that. All right, 2-dot stunts. So that's 10.
That's 10.
10 successes. Yes, sir.
Fucking nice.
That's
All
nice,
right.
baby.
Its evasion was 4, so you succeed with a threshold of 6.
Wapow.
And what is the damage on your power bow? It is
The damage
significant.
on my power bow is mean. I went all the way into the book for this. Damage is because is this a light or medium power bow?
I would imagine it retains whatever your normal thing was. So was your
That would
normal
make
bow
sense.
a medium?
It's
or...
medium, so it's plus 12.
Awesome.
Nice.
So what's your strength?
Yes. My strength. My strength is only 1. Are you sure this isn't dexterity?
Yes. So
Does
it's
it go off of
13.
archery?
No,
Man, I gotta
skill
put more
doesn't
points
apply
into
to.
strength.
Yeah,
Fuck.
strength does
Alright, so
damage,
13.
but not to hit. So 13 plus 6, that's 19. Its soak is 9, so you do 10 dice of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
I will take that to the bank.
pretty
10
good.
dice of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what is this?
Steal
Six.
back some of your initiative.
Let's hope so. And 10s don't explode on damage, right?
Not undamaged, no.
That's unfortunate because I just rolled 2. 7 damage.
Woof.
Nice.
Okay. So you gain 8 points of initiative for that extra one that you get for just succeeding. You
Bitch.
steal 7 points, which brings it down to 0.
Ah! Does that put it in crash?
crash.
Okay, so you get that bonus of, what was it? 5?
Get her done.
Lord.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I get 5 more initiative.
Awesome.
Ooh, that puts me up to 14. Feeling fine about
So
that.
you get +5. So yeah, that puts you to 14. Wow. Okay.
I'm coming for this thing. I'm gonna hurt it good.
Good.
All right.
Like this power bow
And
shit.
do you move further away from it? Do you stay where you are?
I'm gonna take a step back. Yeah, I hit it pretty hard.
All right, then we end the round and we go to the top of the next round. Adramalik, you gain your +1 initiative because you have not been
Nice,
hit yet.
nice.
And the top of the order is Strings with 14 initiative.
Oh man, I get to go twice in a row. This is fucking Christmas, man. I'm going to draw my bow back. Did I move back just now?
Yes, you did.
Why did I do that? I'm gonna
Forward.
move forward again. Yeah, no, I'm gonna move back to where I was. I'm gonna be like, oh right, shit. I'm gonna just come back to where I was. And then as I pull my hand back on this thing, I'm just like, no, it's really a shame that you're not a ghost because I'm getting kind of heckish, but I think I'm going to make a meal out of this anyway. As my arrow bursts into flames at the tip of my like gleaming star bow, and I just fire straight into the weak point again. Oh fuck, wait, this thing's a flaming kraken, isn't it?
We're gonna find out how that plays out.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we will.
All right. It is writhing in pain from your last strike. It has not had a chance to regain its composure yet, so you'll get the onslaught penalty, which reduces its evasion as it attempts to get out of the way to 3.
Okay.
So
This is the time if it's
make
gonna
your
happen.
attack.
Yeah. I'm making my fiery arrow attack. I'm making a decisive attack because it's at 0, so why not?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm also gonna use my dazzling flare attack. So if I roll a 10, it's gonna go off like a flare, but also it'll increase my damage onto this thing.
Okay.
That'll come later.
So first, let's see if you hit.
Yep. Do I get any stunts for my cool description of the thing I said?
You can have a 2-dot stunt.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. All
I'm
right,
aware.
it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 4 more. 8, 9. 9 this time.
Okay. And it's, well, you got 1 less. Its defense is 1 less, so you succeed with that threshold of 6. Not that threshold matters for decisive unless your charm does. What does your fiery arrow technique do?
I have to jump to that really quick because I was on power bow. Find it.
Adds 1 automatic success to the damage, and if it deals at least 3 levels of health, catches on fire, and must contend with lethal damage every turn.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
And what was the
Cool.
other thing? Dazzling Flare?
Dazzling Flare is if on rolling damage I roll at least 110. Some cool stuff happens.
Okay,
Technical.
let's get that attack roll. Its hardness is 0, so you have your full 14 dice. You don't have to worry about overcoming hardness.
Oh my gosh. blow it up.
I think it's only 13 for this one, right?
No, you roll
It's
your
12 plus
initiative.
1.
You roll your initiative as a dice pool for damage
my
on your
God,
decisive.
you're right.
Blow it
It's
up.
been a
blow it
while
up.
since I've done lethal damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No 10s, unfortunately, so my dazzling thing didn't go off.
Oh, that's sad. But you get 6 points of lethal damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And I dropped to 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you will reset 3.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, I mean that's the move. That's the hope.
Yeah.
You got the dream.
That included your automatic success?
Oh, it did not. So that's 7, excuse me.
Perfect, because that was what you needed to get it out of -4 and into incapacitated. As your arrow strikes the
I don't know
tentacle,
what that
it writhes
means.
back in pain and then retracts into the roof, out of sight.
Sick. I'm just going to look at my friends and go, come on, boys, we've got it on the run. And that's my turn.
Okay. Now you go down to 3, and the one on Dirham gets to go. All right. It has, let's see. Oh, it has 2 targets.
Buzz.
But it will continue. Yes, it will
I
continue.
yelled
on.
at it. I taunted it.
You did taunt it. Give me your
Yelled at the tentacle.
charisma presence roll.
Okie dokie.
Oh, he's giving you a shot.
I'm giving you a shot.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the shot. So that's go over to the old character sheet. Here's my presence, and there's my charisma. 5.
5? I don't think its Guile or Resolve are very good, but let me just
I'd hope not. It's
Oh,
a
wow.
tentacle.
Its Resolve is very good, but you still beat it.
Thanks.
Okay. So it leaves its intended target and comes to you, attempting to lash out with a fiery tentacle in your direction as it flares up with lethal intent. It's at Withering Strike, but it's using the big fire burst. What do you do?
Oh, what does that even mean, a big fire?
It's the thing that it did to him, where it did the
gonna
lethal
hurt.
damage if it did enough. If it
You're
did
gonna
enough,
actually get damage.
Yeah, but only if it deals enough withering damage to you.
Don't worry, if it hits you, I can play a cool song, and then in a year I can do it again.
Magic.
Maybe you
item.
should save that song for when we're all really fucked up.
Nah, I'm gonna do it right now.
Play that song, baby. Play that song for us.
What do you do?
Rakeem is gonna plant his feet, kind of like, again, he's getting closer, kind of expecting it. So as it comes forward, he's gonna grab it and then literally pull down as hard as he can, like trying to like literally like get the creature kind of stuck through and almost like throw it back toward the other tentacle.
Okay.
I am also using motes. He is literally like his arms and stuff start glowing.
Okay. So
'Cause
what's
I
your
don't
total
want
parry?
real damage right now.
What's your total parry? And
I don't
yes,
know. Was that worth some stunting? How are
yes.
you tell?
You can
Okay.
you can have a 2-dot stunt for that.
All right. So my total parry after beefing myself up, if I use 4, is going to be 9. Right?
Woof.
That works.
I guess. I don't know your numbers.
My base is 5 plus the 2 plus if I use 4 to pump it up, it's 1 2 1 2.
Oh my god, that's the first good roll they've had.
Well, they've earned it.
They 2, 4,
give them
6,
anything. Fuck
8,
these guys.
10. So they only get you with a threshold of 1.
But that's enough.
That is enough, because that would have been a big hit if they had hit you with that. Okay, so that threshold of 1. What is your soak?
My soak is now because we got the better armor, guys. We went and bought our big boy some big boy armor. I think medium has a soak of 5, right? So I have a soak of 7.
That's right.
Cool. Soak of 7. So that brings it. It's only rolling 11 dice.
Oh, good.
That roll did not go well.
Oh, good.
It's got the mountain method. Good on attacks, bad on damage, as it hits you for 2 damage on its 11 dice.
It does lower me down to the 3 though.
Yes, it does, but it does not do enough damage to actually be
Put me on
able to.
fire.
Yes.
We're into that.
Okay. Then next up, Adramalik.
All right. I'm gonna do another withering strike. The one in front of me is already crashed, right?
Correct.
How
Okay.
much do you have?
Got 12 right now.
I'm at
Yes, 12.
12.
You'll only get 1 from it, even if you wither it.
I have the decisive. I think it's probably better for me to just try and wither all of them because I'm not a good finisher, but I am good at withering stuff.
We're all as good at finishers. It's only about what your initiative pool is at.
Yeah, no, we got to get our initiative up before we can really like
Literally,
bring down the
everyone
pain.
has the exact
His initiative is
same.
currently 12.
Yeah, I think I want to have. Where's Monster 3? Monster 3 is at extreme range from me.
It is at long range from you.
Oh, long range. Nice. So I can try and go over there.
Can you? You can
Can I?
normally only cross 1 range band in a turn.
If I have fleet of foot, what does that do for me?
Lets you just in general have a faster move speed. Doesn't actually let you cross more range bands.
Oh.
It's if there's like speed tests, things like that, it bonuses you.
Uh,
Also, you're in melee combat with this thing, so you would have to disengage from it.
But it's currently withered. Would it be able to like opportunity attack me if I leave?
Well, yes.
Okay. Maybe I want that because then I can dodge and steal more initiative. I know because he's already. Dang it.
He's
Dang.
not
It.
going to do that again.
All right. Then I might as well just go in for a decisive strike on this thing. I got 12. Let's go for it. So
Okay.
how do I do decisive strike? I take my dex 5, melee.
So what do you do?
5.
Describe it. Come on, man. Stun it.
Oh, right, of course. So now that this tentacle is writhing on the floor next to me, I'm going to turn around and kind of just like put my daggers at my sides and kind of like slowly approach it, and then like kind of look at it like with like my head tilted to the side, like pitying this creature, and then just slash my dagger downward in a vicious downward strike to bisect it. Let's see.
Okay. It will attempt to twist out of the way of your twin daggers to part in between them and then rise above you.
Good try.
All right.
So dex 5, melee 5, daggers +1. That's 11. And then I add my accuracy, so that would be 15. And then I get a stunt at all.
2 stun. I'll give you the 2.
So 17.
And it has an
17
onslaught penalty because it has not gone since you last attacked it.
Oh, so does that increase my dice at all, or
No, that just lowers the difficulty.
Lowers its. Okay. All right. So 17d10, and I'm going to attack. All right, and that is 8 plus the automatic success for a 9.
Okay. You succeed with a threshold of 6. Not that the threshold matters in this case.
Because I'm just rolling my initiative for damage.
Yes.
Correct.
So yes. Unless you have a charm that says otherwise.
No, I don't think so. So I just roll my 12 dice.
Yep, roll them 12s.
12d10 damage roll. 10s do not explode on damage, correct?
10s do not explode on damage. Not that you
Not that I rolled
any.
any. I got a 5.
Okay, you slash down at it. You don't quite bisect it, but you do cut off a significant chunk of the flesh.
Nice.
All right.
I let out a low guttural laugh.
I mean, you're
All
not
right.
you're not helping Dirham's case. You're not hurting Dirham's case.
Hey, this monster's trying to fight me, and I'm fucking it up. I'm gonna laugh at it was ambushing us, okay? It was the aggressor in the situation, and it is getting.
I'm not
absolutely
disagreeing with
railed.
you. I'm just saying you're fighting like a racerhead. You fight like a villain.
No, I agree with him. When you are justified in hurting something, laughing in your satisfaction and success is usually okay. That's the message.
Okay.
Are you being facetious? Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were agreeing with me. Oh, okay.
All right.
No, never.
Your initiative resets down to 3.
Oh, cool. Do I still get my start of round? Or no, you already gave that to me. Right. That was start of round.
You will get it on the next round. All right. Monster 1 has its target still in sight. That is Smiling Mountain. It attempts to lash out.
And now I have what's the thing? I'm overwhelmed.
Yes.
Not overwhelmed.
Onslaught.
Onslaught.
Now I have my onslaught penalty.
Unless you choose to
Stunned
use
like
your
hell, boy.
Thunderclap to go now.
I could actually, yeah, I could.
Oh,
do
that's
that.
interesting. And that would counteract Onslaught?
Because it would make him go now, and Onslaught resets when you take your turn.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's really cool. I wanted to beat up the one that hit. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that.
All right. Which
Go
one are
ahead
you
of it.
striking?
I'm actually striking the one that hit Dirham and me because that's the one that's been building up initiative, and I need to knock it back down before it actually starts unloading.
Okay.
on us.
So you move 1 closer to that.
Yep. And that will be enough to attack it, right?
Yes. It is now at close range.
Yeah, so kind of using the momentum from it, like it obviously gets me and stuff like that, and then as it goes to peel back and the other one's coming, Smiling Mountain's literally going to grab onto it and use its own kind of like whipcord momentum to like come at it and then just like punch it further up in its tentacle chain. I don't know what that's called, but yeah, you get it.
Okay.
Mass.
As you attempt to grab it and punch it, it attempts to harden itself and lash out to catch your fist and knock it out of the way, thinking that it's a fist. You can parry a fist easily enough. However, its parry is actually better than its evasion. It just makes less sense for it to use its parry most of the time. So you're looking for a 5.
I'm just going to Thunderclap to see if it. I don't think it does anything else. I think it
No, it just lets you take.
Yeah, that's it. Right.
Yeah,
I thought so.
Yeah, I think that's enough of an effect.
I super agree.
Crazy good. I'm just going to interrupt combat and take my turn.
But you can only do it once.
Yeah,
That's still
once per
great.
time.
Still really good. Don't get me
I
wrong.
would
I
love
love
a
it.
once ever. Hold on a second. I'm going to let you go. But first, I would love that.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we're going to juice it up 4 more after this.
Okay.
Those are not good. This is poor. 1, 2, 3. Not looking good. 6, 7, 8.
8. Okay, you got a threshold of 3.
Nice.
It's
2
soak.
10s at the end saved me.
What?
So 2 10s at the end.
Yep, its soak is 9.
And my damage is 10 base. Yeah.
10
so
plus
base.
strength.
No, it's just 10. That's after. That is it.
As in reducing the soak brings you to 10.
Oh no, I see what you're saying. 10 plus strength, so it's 15,
Mhm.
right? No.
Mhm.
Where do I? Okay.
10 plus strength plus your thresholds, and then subtract 9.
I don't know what that. I'm having a brain fart. I'm sorry, man. I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't blame you. The
It's been a while since we
system-
punched. No, it's just been a while since we punched. Since I punched, I go out of my way to not.
I think we had like 2 sessions of no combat. Yeah,
You're right.
It's been
It's
a minute.
10 plus 5, so it's 15. And then I don't know what. And then
What do you mean
what
the
threshold?
thresholds? What are you talking about thresholds?
No, the
How mu-
threshold is how much I beat it by. So how much
Yes.
did I beat it by?
3, I believe. I think you got 8, right?
Yes.
So yes, 3.
Okay, so 3,
18.
18 minus 9.
Yep, so you roll 9.
Oof, be better
And
than
we're
last
back.
one. Thank you. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh.
My brain is melting whenever these numbers are being tossed around.
Mm-hmm.
It's more so just making sure that you can keep up with the terminology.
Yeah,
too much for
that's
my
really like I
caveman
was like
brain.
threshold is what I
It's
got
too much for my
and again as
caveman
long as we
brain.
keep doing it, I get it. It's
Because
just
it also
when-
changes when you decide withering or decisive.
That's
It's
true.
like
They flip the script.
That's
on
the
you.
only thing that I'm actually going decisive. I'm like I got how that works for some reason, but this is just harder. I only got 4.
Only got 4. Okay,
4
you
less
reduce it
than
by
that.
4.
Yeah.
You get your 5.
No, wait, 3. 10 don't explode. 3.
You get your 4.
Oh, sorry.
And it regains one magically as it recovers slightly from your attack. The other one, as you have gone in to punch its friend, then comes around the back and attempts to crash into your back while you are distracted by the other tentacle.
Nice.
What do you do?
Oh boy. I wish I could help you. Just getting double teamed over here.
Well, that's how I wanted it, so it's okay. I literally was trying to tank 2 of these, because I'd rather shooty people be shooty, and fucking Strings, I was right in being like, he looks like he's got a handle, and he killed it. So I was like, it's great, yeah, it's fun. Rakeem, with his often exhibited uncanny dexterity for someone of his size, after he punches, he literally then pushes his feet up, like, and kind of does like a flip, and then as it's coming, he just like claps it between his fists, trying to, like, again, knowing that he can't hurt it, but knowing that he can like hurt it enough to stop it.
Okay.
Similarly to the punch, like just like stopping the momentum.
Okay, I'll give you that dot stunt.
I'll take it. Trying to keep track of how much I've used on my things.
And that is 2, 3, 5, 7. 7 successes to hit you.
Okay, then regardless, I got that because I'm gonna pump it up at least 1.
Okay, so it does not hit you?
No.
All right, perfect.
For the base 5 plus 1, and then I was gonna pump it 1 or at least.
All right.
But I probably would have pumped it 2, so I'm gonna say I did it 2.
All right, it misses. And we're down to Dirham.
So that 4.
Okay. Theorem will, I guess, with his Dragonside wand in hand, and seeing that Mountain has full attention of majority of the remaining tentacles, will, just as an experiment to see how fire creatures handle fire. I think I know how this turns out, but this is probably the best time to try. Move closer while just like lining up his shot. So I'm going to move 1 range band closer to the one who's in medium from me. So it goes into short and releases a gout of flame, which burns away the wrappings once again, revealing that the golden dragon's mouth as the torrent unleashes.
All right, you can have 2 dot stunt. I'll give it to you.
Nice.
Okay, here we go.
All right, as you launch out the flame, it will attempt to twist around it, thinking that it cannot parry fire. I imagine.
think you
I don't
can.
even, yeah, is this an unparryable? Whatever, doesn't matter. There are unparryable and undodgeable attacks, so I don't know if this is one of them. Anyway, make your roll.
All right.
It has onslaught because it has not gone, so you are looking for a 3.
Joy.
Get him.
That is 6.
Okay, so you succeed with a threshold of 3.
Cool.
Its soak is 9.
Okay, that's 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay.
Come on.
You hit it for 4.
Nice.
It does not seem to resist it any more than any other creature you have burned with fire.
Because it's a creature of will, which you just learned. See how useful that learning was?
Okay.
This is why we lore things.
Done?
Yes, and the heat permeating off of the Dragon's Eye wand begins to resonate and get sucked back into the barrel itself, beginning to perpetuate its heat.
Great. The monster in front of Adramalik attempts to regain some of its footing as it strikes out against him.
That was a mistake.
What do you do?
I'm still kind of laughing, and I kind of like do like I'm feigning, like I'm doubling over in laughter, and then I flip that into a forward roll, and I just roll, sweeping underneath the tentacle as it's trying to catch me.
Okay, you can have a 2 dot evasion.
Awesome.
So increase your evasion by 2. What is your evasion?
So 7.
Puts you to a 7. It rolled a 5, so it misses.
Oh, cool. So that activates my stuff then, right? So I immediately get to activate my permanent effects, Searing Quicksilver Flight and Force Stealing Feint. So when I dodge an attack, the enemy loses 1 initiative, and because of Force Stealing Feint, I gain that initiative. So I get 1 initiative, and
It's already in negatives. It has none to steal.
We're really getting to that point in this game where it's just like, yeah, you might as well do that. Sure you do. Okay.
I laugh at it some more then.
It does go to -2. You don't get anything, but it's now at -2.
Nice.
All right, that brings us to the top of the order. Adramalik, you gain 1 initiative because you have not been hit.
Nice.
Just gonna keep a running tally of good versus bad things Adramalik does from now on.
Monster 3, which was just burned by Dirham, will attempt to strike out at him. What do you do?
Dirham now feeling the actual interaction of a tentacle firsthand and not interested in that at all, but familiar with the swipes and strikes that he has seen in the battlefield, will wait patiently after his shot, expecting some repercussion for his shot. Honestly, surprised that fire even worked and went, oh, that's new. Then sees the swipe come in and very deftly just squats to get a better position and pushes off with his toes, somersaulting in the air in an attempt to completely dodge over the swing as it comes in.
Here we go. Now you're dreaming big.
You can have a 2-dot evasion, which I'm assuming is going to let you evade its attack roll of 3.
Yes, it does. Certainly does. As he flips and lands comfortably onto his toes.
Kicking this thing's
All right.
ass.
Dirham, you're up.
Then Dirham pivots on the balls of his toes and plants his heels into the ground with the Dragon's-Eye wand fletched to his side. And as he watches it crash into the wall behind him, then as the smoke piles out from the impact, just the gout of flame just divides the debris as it starts to pour into that tentacle.
Withering or decisive?
Oh, you're asking me, so now I have to wonder.
I'm
just
from
gonna
how
do
you
withering.
described it.
I'm so late to the game. I should just keep withering.
Okay. It again will attempt to writhe out of the way. This time it's not overwhelmed at all, so it has a little bit more footing to try to get out of the way. So you're looking for a 4.
Cool.
Nice.
Did I get any stunts from that?
Sure, you can have a dot stunt.
Take it. Word up. 6.
Okay, you succeed with the threshold of 2.
Huzzah! And it's got a soak of 9, you said?
You got it.
Very nice, very nice.
It's gonna be only 3 successes.
Okay, that's enough to drop it 3 more,
That's true.
bumping you up to 11. All right, smile. Do you move anywhere?
No, I don't.
Smiling Mountain.
All right, this one seems to be well in hand now. Dirham seems to have regained his combat footing. So I am going to, after I land from the last strike, I'm going to run toward the one that was originally on me and punch it.
Okay.
Punch it real good. But I'm going to do a Smiling Mountain will kind of like in a similar fashion, since he blocked it, actually, he grabs onto it and again just uses it as a springboard and just slides up it and then tries to punch a little bit before where it hardened before, just to kind of counteract its known defenses at this point.
Okay, it continues its hardening, attempting to protect itself from your blow. All right, you are looking for a 4.
Easy. You got this.
Mm-hmm.
My last roll is real bad.
Cakewalk.
I'm waiting for George to just get sick of us and be like, it gets harder. And
That's why I never talk shit.
3-die stunt. So, and he just phones in the descriptor and he's like, but you know what? It worked. It worked. There's not much.
The monsters do get to stun, but
They should.
but I play it that it depends on the creature, what kind of stunting it can do. This is just a tentacle. It's not really able to acquire a 3-dot stunt.
Oh.
I got an
Thank
11.
God for that.
Yeah.
That's definitely in our favor, I think.
I mean, as the
I
guy
got a
that got
10.
injured by this thing.
I got a 10.
You got a 10?
Nice.
Okay, so you succeed with 6. Soak is 9, so subtract that from your damage.
Got it.
And wither that thing.
Wither it.
And then, Adramalik,
12.
you are on deck, so be aware.
I'm aware. I'm so ready.
Going in for that another decisive attack, I assume.
I might as well. I'm at
Yeah.
I'm
I
only
mean-
at 4.
Right, but you can't steal initiative from it because it's in negative.
Yeah.
I can just keep. Yeah, that's.
So you
true.
can really just keep going for that little mini blow at it
Yeah,
until
you
it
get
eventually dies.
one initiative.
So many goddamn 6s. 5.
I do get 1 initiative at the start of my round. That's true.
So what'd you get?
5.
5. Okay, you crash it. Oh wait, no, you don't. Oh yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
It's slow.
But you only gain 1.
Don't
you
play
only
with
gain
my
4,
emotions
sorry.
like that, George.
Oh.
You gain 4.
I gain 4
4 plus
the
1.
crash.
Yes.
Perfect.
4 plus the crash. So that gives you
16, right?
Oof.
Total.
Sure. I trust your math. I probably shouldn't trust your math, but I trust your math.
Math I'm good at. It's reading it's hard.
Yeah, reading is the real challenge in this game.
Adramalik.
I get back up after my roll. I kind of spring back to my feet and I twist around in the air, landing cat-like on the ground. And then I say, "I'm not done with you yet." And I run up to the tentacle and I bring both in like a spiraling kind of General Grievous-like attack to slice in the same area where I had connected before to finish. And this time, since I'm on the opposite side of the tentacle, hopefully cutting through on this half will complete the chop and get this very large tentacle bisected.
Okay.
So we're going to make a decisive attack.
It attempts to harden itself to ready itself for the blow. You're looking for a 5.
Exalted. Okay.
Because General Grievous was.
So that was...
And yes, you can have a 2-dot stun for that.
Awesome. So that's another 17, right? Because it's 5 and 5, and then my 1 because I have proficiency in daggers, and then my 4 accuracy. So that's 15 plus the 2 dot is 17, plus the automatic success. I'm getting it. That is a 5 plus 1 is 6. So I just
Just
Yes.
barely, but threshold doesn't matter for
Doesn't matter.
decisive, so
I
you get your
roll
4
my-
dice.
My 4d10 initiative damage
Mm-hmm.
is only a 3, right? Because the 10 doesn't explode.
That is correct. That is
Okay,
only 3, but that is enough, as it only had 2 health levels left.
Fuck you,
As
tentacle.
you take the blade down and you manage to overcome its resistance, chopping through the remainder of it, its tip flies off as it writhes and retracts back into the ceiling. As it does, you see the remaining tentacles begin to twitch and then retract into the ceiling as well.
Can I grab it? I want to go fight the whole thing.
You can absolutely make this suicide maneuver if you would like.
Do it!
At Strength Athletics, if you choose to.
You called it okay,
Whatever-
but you said
what-
suicide.
Oh,
Remember?
I didn't say anything like that. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
didn't hear him. I didn't hear him say that.
He definitely did not.
It's gonna
but
get
also-
aired out either
didn't hear
way.
it,
There's
didn't have
no
it.
evidence.
Make your roll.
Whatever you do, I will support you.
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah, you're the only person who can lift the treasure chest, so I will.
You know what? I'm
persuade
leaving.
Okay.
No.
The tentacles retract. You see, from up above, a shadow move off. That's all.
Well, I think that Guardian has had more than enough of us.
Left.
Anyone? No. I thought we did quite an excellent job. Really, hats off to all of us.
I'm gonna turn to our water guardian friend and kind of say, "Okay, so you were just going to stand there that whole time? Any insight?"
Well, I'm not a fighter. I think I made that plain earlier.
You did.
Yes, come on now, Strings. I mean, also, come on. We kicked that thing's ass by ourselves. We really did not need her help.
You run
at
into
all.
that thing before.
I have. I have not seen it in some time. I imagine it was left to guard these artifacts to
And
prevent
it
them from
failed at
being
that,
taken.
which we should do now that we have defeated it. It wouldn't have tried to stop us if it didn't want us to take them. I think leaving them here would be rather foolish at this point.
Unless it's another thing like the wolf and it's trying to stop us because it doesn't want us to break curse.
But Suma here is part of. She's been on the island this whole time, and that's what we have to do.
No. Suma says that the way to get off the island is to break the curse and then we potentially fight, yes?
Yes, you must gather the anchors together, which will bring the demon forth. You must then renew the binding.
Which,
Exactly.
how do we do that second thing?
I
It's
don't
Gonna
know.
come to us. We're gods, man.
You keep
Or
saying
you
it's going to
must
come to us.
end
When?
it.
When is it going to come to us?
I don't know half the things that I did before I came here, but I'm getting more knowledge every single day.
This
Look,
has been here.
Rakim.
How long have these been here?
These items?
Yes.
I don't know. For longer than I've been here.
Which is hundreds of years. Probably.
I do not know. Time flows differently here.
This is true. This is true. The point is, they didn't go anywhere before. I think they will go anywhere now. We're in
But
no
we
rush.
may have to encounter this guardian again and waste more of our time
As
attempting
you said,
to
we
reclaim it.
handily handled him, did we not? Well done all around.
But we don't know if it's just going to be him. The monster in the stream may renew its efforts to defend this location. Look, Rakim, you told me before when we were in the city of Nexus that I had to have faith. I'm asking that of you now. You have to have faith. The answers will come to us. This is our destiny.
I will tell you what. I will give you this faith. If the demon escapes and we do not defeat it, I will snap your necklace. Is this acceptable? Are you willing to put the faith of everyone out there
Yes.
in your hands, saying you will definitely
Not
do it?
in my hands, in our hands.
And I'm fine with it.
I have faith in you, my friend.
I don't, because I know what I'm strong at. I'm strong at punching. I'm not strong at binding demons.
Well, it's lucky that we have 2 other friends here that can help us with
Who
that.
also don't know how to bind demons.
The answers will come.
My friend, and I cut my hand. I actually take my gauntlet off and I cut my hand and I hold it out and I say, if the demon escapes, I will kill you.
Well-
Do you understand? I am not joking. This is not an errant. This is not a threat. It is you are saying that the people of this world, you are so confident in that you will know that you will die if this thing gets out and dies.
Well,
You are okay.
you can
I
certainly
will not
try.
break this oath. No, I will try nothing, my friend.
We will not fail. We were destined for this. And
So-
Adramalik takes his dagger and slices his hand and just clasps Rakim's.
I need one moment. I need one moment.
George's like, oh shit.
Is there
I
a
planned-
mechanic for blood oath?
Yes, it's you.
we
What?
It's you.
What do you mean?
That's a good question. I would.
I
like
think
to
it's
know.
your ability.
Yeah, your cast abilities.
Oh shit!
Just
So
like,
I
his,
can, like-
his eyes light up and he's like, "And it is spoken."
A deal. So I can like
You
sanctify
as-
this.
Yes, you as a an eclipse cat. Yes, you're eclipse,
Yeah,
right? As
yeah.
an eclipse cast exalted, are able to sanctify deals. For 10 motes and 1 willpower, you sanctify an oath you have witnessed. You touch the oath Givers, or their words as they pass through the air, and your cast mark flashes imperceptibly. If you wish, whatever. If you wish, your anim briefly flares, swirling with the words and runes by which heaven has given her right to arbitrate such matters. Oath Givers who break pacts sanctified by the eclipse are subject to a terrible curse. Details of the curse are devised by the storyteller, ideally reflecting the oath broken.
Yeah, I feel like this instinctive pull, and I walk towards you guys, and I go, "All right, are we doing this?"
So you will die with those people.
We just
thing gets out.
We just did. Well, you
I'm holding
tried
your hand. I'm holding your hand.
I tap the words in the air, and it says like nothing bad will happen, and then I also tap Rakim's words that just say you will die, and I kind of show these.
If the demon escapes,
right. I scrub those ones. If demon escapes, you will die. And then I tap on Andrew Malik's words. The demon will not escape. These are the terms of the deal. And I kind of show them in the air, and I go, if you agree to this, I can certainly make it a little bit more formal, shall we say?
I see no reason not to.
I mean, yeah, but our blood is already like kind of like, you know, getting it's you know, we already the hands.
I put my hand on their hands, and I go,
it's not sanitary. Please, you
this
really
goes
don't have
a
to do
bit
that.
deeper than blood, darling. And I'm going to sanctify that.
Your name is Strings. You can like use strings and stuff.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Right. You want to
I didn't
go ahead
even
and
think about it that way.
you want to go ahead and stunt what happens when you do that?
Fuck yeah. No, I think Richie's onto something there. As Strings puts his hand over the other two and his like other hand below their hands, almost like a marriage ceremony. These strands of light come from his fingers and like interlock with his other fingers, and then like catty corner around their hands, sort of binding them into seal. The words from the air that I like tap to glow slowly come down and not burn themselves, but like glow on their arms briefly as the strings like wrap around and around and around and around and around. And just when it seems like they're going to wrap to the point of bursting, they just kind of pulse 3 times and fade into their skin, leaving these thin sort of swirling lines on their forearms that you wouldn't notice unless you're really looking for it, like solidifying the deal.
Is that you're like on me now?
I had no idea I could do that, and I walk away.
And I point. Adramalik points at him like, see.
I give you hopefully you continue to be right, and I say that very genuinely. I say
I've never been wrong. I haven't been wrong yet.
At which point, each of you feels deep within your bones a rumbling roar coming from not the volcano, not from the temple, just from everywhere, surrounding you as if the dream itself is roaring in anger or pain or some combination of it. You feel it directed at each of you.
We're coming for you, demon. We are coming for you.
That's where we'll end it.
Just gonna add another check mark.
Thank you so much for taking the time to enjoy our show. Come back next week for the next part of our adventure. Meanwhile, if you're ready for a live experience, follow our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/RPGblender. And if you missed our past live episodes or are interested in some RPG tutorials, find us on YouTube at the RPG Blender. If you want to stay up to date on our releases, you can join our new Discord. Check the description for a link. Don't have Discord? No worries, find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at RPG Blender, or subscribe on your podcast app of choice. Music is The Punk Rock Show by My Free Mickey. Copyright 2012, licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution License. Thank you again, and remember, there's gaming outside the Forgotten Realms.
Defending was so cool, but punching is hard.
It's true.
It is. It's rough. You did your Sonic the Hedgehog thing, and that's really cool. Now I can't do it, so I don't know.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal your options.
I think he's Shadow, but that's okay.
Yeah, he's definitely Shadow.
Absolutely, he's the gun hedgehog.
Mhm.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's
the gun
so
hedgehog.
Yep.
That's what he is.
I think I'm Big the Cat.
You're not Tails?
No, well, maybe actually, no, maybe I could be Tails. Yeah, he's weird with contraptions and using Chaos Emeralds is how he shouldn't. Sorry,
Yep.
go on.
Glad we're assigning the
Smiling Mountain is Knuckles.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
yes.
obviously.
Of course.
Because he doesn't chuckle. That flexes muscle.
I think I'm
He's hard as
Ruby.
nails. It ain't hard to tell.
Ruby?
Sorry,
Who's
Be the
Ruby?
I
bat.
listened to way too much.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Is that Ruby?
Rouge.
Do I have a name wrong?
Rouge the bat.
Rouge, I was
I would agree.
close.
You give me Rouge the
Yeah,
bat.
Rouge.
Yeah.
That would make
I'm
sense.
feeling Rouge.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yep.